views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. Get involved with Access Fort Wayne and make your own television programming. Call 421-1250 to find out more.
From my home state, from Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana. There he is, the host of the Uncle Ducky Show, Uncle Ducky. There he is.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from his farmhouse in Allen County, Indiana, the host of the Uncle Ducky Show, the one, the only, Uncle Ducky.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Uncle Ducky Show. Unfortunately, we have lost our farmhouse. The weather has been inclement. And that'll be the word of the term of the month, September 23rd, inclement.
Ooh.
But I must say, let me point out, our sorghum, usually on May 20th, is about chest high. Look how tall it is. So we have a bumper crop this year, boys and girls. And, excuse me. Sorry.
Uncle Ducky.
Yes.
We have a very important person calling your phone call. Please pick up your phone.
Who am I talking to?
This is Mr. McHenry.
Oh, Mr. McHenry, how are you? Uncle Ducky Show, go ahead, you're on the air.
Can I bring my elementary school teacher, Mr. Caduck?
Yes, but whom is this?
Melina Felger.
Oh, Melina Felger. We have a drop-in tape of Melina Felger on our show, playing the guitar at Sweetwater. So yes, you can bring your school teacher. What grade does he teach?
Second grade.
Second grade at what school?
Arcola Elementary School.
Arcola Elementary. Yes, you're more than welcome. And you were going to say something about a book?
And I have a book that I would like to bring. I wrote this book all by myself.
How old is she, Uncle Ducky?
How old is she? I mean, how old are you?
I am 9 years old.
9 years old. She's written her own book, and we will show that book on our show. And we do our production at the Allen County Library. All right, thank you for calling, Melina.
She'll have to come out to the field since we don't have the farmhouse.
Yes, that's right. We'll be in the field, Melina. Is that okay?
Yes.
You got your boots? Because it might be muddy. We've had a lot of rain. Okay, good. Thank you, Melina. Bye-bye.
Hi, Uncle Ducky. It's me, Socko.
Socko the sock puppet. Look at, can we zoom in on this?
How are you today? Hi,
Good,
everybody. What a great
Socko.
audience. What a great audience. What a great audience. Hey, instead of having a term or a phrase of the month,
Yes?
our topic is going to be an object, and it's called the American Gothic, and it's a famous American painting. I will have some more information to share on that later in the show, and also to stir up everybody's curiosity so they go running off to the library to read about this neat painting.
Great. So we're going to learn about American Gothic, a painting.
Uncle Ducky. Uncle Ducky. It's
Socko.
Siri.
That sounds like Siri. Do you want to
Well,
talk to Siri?
I noticed how
Socko?
nice I looked on camera just now.
Yes.
And I must say, my advice to you is stand up straight and be smart. Bye.
And now, Todd Allen from St. Patty's Day at Deer Park Tavern. Okay, I only got 2 minutes. library literacy. So if you can tell me the state capital of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and New Jersey, and South Dakota, I'll give you $5.
I'm so dyslexic, there's no way I'm going to get this.
What are they? What are the states?
What were the states that I mentioned?
Maine?
Maine.
Said Maine.
New Jersey.
I'm sorry, that's all the time we have.
Is Philadelphia one?
No, I'm sorry you won't. But thank you. This is Use Your Library Month. Todd Allen reporting. Well, that was very nice.
Yes. Yay!
If you can zoom in on this book, this is where Todd Allen got his information. You can get this at the Allen County Public Library. It's called 50 States. My conscience is just in my imagination, so I'm going to ask my conscience, when in Canada, my conscience, by the way, is from Ontario, what year in their grade school did they have to memorize in Canada all 50 capitals?
Probably around grade 7 or grade 8.
Grade 7 or grade 8, which is middle school in our country. In Canada, they have to memorize all their capitals. Okay, good.
Hey,
So, yes.
Uncle Ducky.
Yes.
Farmer Lafferty has a couple of items that you might have missed.
Okay. Yes. Farmer Lafferty, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Yes.
Mr. Caulfield wanted me to bring you your hat.
Thank you. Okay, I'll put it on.
And Cuckoo, since
Yes.
I found him out in the field.
Yes.
And I brought him in so he wouldn't miss his appearance on the show.
Great. What's that? Oh, yeah.
What's on at 9 o'clock, Uncle Ducky?
I think Friends or no, cable access. It's the Uncle Ducky Show.
That's right.
So
9 o'clock.
So he has it set for 9 o'clock. Very good. And are you going to come back on our show and do some silly jokes about ducks?
Yes, I will not duck that opportunity.
Get it? Duck that opportunity. Okay, thank you very much. Man, I think I hear a police car or something. I think I hear a police car. Oh, look! It's the insecurity guard. Insecurity guard. The insecurity guard.
Hey, hold on. We're getting lost in the field over here. Come on.
You're lost in the field.
Getting lost in the field. Okay, come
It's
ladies and gentlemen.
Jerry the Magician.
Jerry the Magician and Larry T. Shark.
Larry T. Shark.
So they're going to do some magic here on Uncle Ducky Show.
Larry T. Shark. I have a big card and a little card. My question is, here's the big card, here's the little cards. My question is, did you take your pills today? Ah. Okay. You know something, learning magic, I have some books over here. And the books are, look at this. Okay, this is, wrong books. Okay, well, that's okay. These books are, you can learn all types of magic. And this is a Ducky book here, optical illusions. This is really a good hobby to get, and everybody really enjoys it. Go to your local library and get your books and learn some magic. Thank you very much.
Come on, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Hey, Jeff, the insecurity guard, come here. I want to.
Am I doing my job right this time?
I appreciate, and he had an emergency. He had a flat tire, couldn't be on the last show.
Yeah.
But Paul, the insecurity guard from Pompano Beach, Florida, was on our show. Right, Paul? Yes. Okay.
But you enjoyed that beach vacation,
Yes.
for sure.
Did you did you show a magic trick?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. Good. All right. That went
I
pretty
gotta go get
fast.
some more corn. I'll be back.
You wanted a fast
Okay,
one.
All right. Bye-bye.
You wanted a fast one, right?
And there goes the siren. He's leaving the premises. Oh, wait a minute. Phone call. Uncle Ducky Show, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello, Uncle Ducky. It's Frosty the Snowman again.
Frosty the Snowman. Yay!
I just wanted to let the audience know that you are an avid gardener.
Yes, I am.
And you get your soil and mulch from Felgers. But what people don't know is what your secret is to all that great growing that you do. I think we have a video, don't we, Norm?
Yeah, Norm, do we have a video of Uncle Ducky and Matthew Felger at
Coming right up.
Okay. Here you go. Now it's on. Hey, this is Uncle Ducky at Felger's Peat Moss and Landscaping with Matt Felger and his daughter Melina. A lot of you know that I'm an avid flower gardener. I love my plants. I come out here probably 20 times a year to get mulch and different kind of dirts. But Matt and Stephanie introduced me to worm castings as to work in my soil. Matt's going to describe basically what worm castings are.
What Mr. Ducky used this year were worm castings. That's basically a worm manure. It's a 100% organic product, and it helps feed the soil, not just the plant, so it allows the soil to feed the plant. And it works on a microbial level, so it can be used in vegetable gardens, shrubbery, plants, flowers, anything. And it's 100% organic, and it's very healthy and safe to use.
And Melina is going to show you an example of a plant that has used worm castings and one that hasn't. Go ahead, Melina.
These two plants were bought at the same time. This one used worm castings and this one did not.
And you see the difference in those. So this isn't an advertisement. We're on cable access. We can't advertise. But I wanted to show you something natural. This is where I buy. You can buy it other places, but it's a wonderful way to garden. And I will have Bob insert a still of me with my fountain ground. I swear it's that tall. So we'll be back with more interesting facts in later episodes on the Uncle Ducky Show. Bye.
Bye.
The doorbell out in the farm field.
Hey, Uncle Ducky, I think there's somebody coming down the farm field.
So coming down the lane, coming down the lane.
She's got her boots on.
Help, because look how it's raining right now. Hopefully, yes.
Melina, I thought you said to meet you at a farmhouse.
Well,
Put that in here.
well, I forgot to tell you. We're meeting in the field.
Okay.
Well, hello, I'm Mr. Caduck, and I'm here with my talented friend Melina, and I'm a second grade teacher, and last year, Melina was in my class. Now, Melina knows, do ducks love books?
Yes.
We certainly do. So I wanted to share a little bit, I wanted to share some duck books with you today. What a stretch. Well, a few duck books that I absolutely love. And I want to talk about this one first. It's see-through. Is Make Way for Ducklings. Now, the reason I brought this book was because what did we do last week at school, Melina?
We had a duck walk in our school, and all the ducklings walked through the school.
Yeah, so we made way for ducklings. Now, a duck loves a good book. I get up at the quack of dawn, and I think, what'll I read next? And that's when I think of the best place to go to find wonderful duck books, the Allen County Public Library. One of my favorites is Duck for President. A, I think it's a good idea. And B, it lets me segue to a very talented duck that could someday be president, Melina, who recently performed a concert at Sweetwater. I was there and it was awesome.
Yay! So Norm, can you roll the tape of Melina at Sweetwater Sound in December? Here it is.
Life, love, legacy is a strange reality that can lead to immortality. Here's why. A poet lives forever if the words are not forgotten. But a dreamer that stops dreaming is gone before they stop. If a hero's story's told enough, they too will never die. writer that quits writing the novel ceases to exist, but a craftsman that builds a clock with his maker's mug. Time doesn't stop till it ticks its last talk. We all can leave an imprint, a shadow of our time, for the ones we leave behind. So pick the one you want to be, and if you do it right, you too can live forever, and eternity's in sight. You too can live forever, and eternity's in sight.
Boy, Melina, you sure are talented, but I have a feeling that you're more than just a talented singer.
This is my book that I wrote for a competition at our school, and I will read the back of the book. In your imagination, a world can be as small as a blade of grass or as big as the universe. This story is not from someone's imagination. This story is about a willow tree, 2 girls, and a wish.
There you go. So at 9 years old, this child wrote a book. And that's great. And that all goes to the creativity and the encouragement of her teachers like Mr. Caduck and also her parents. So thank you very much for coming on our show. And we look forward to seeing you next year, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Caduck.
Thank you.
Appreciate Mr. Caduck promoting our Allen County Public Library on the show. I hear the doorbell, even though we're in a farm field. It's Jody X, boys and girls.
Hey, how
Yeah.
are you, Uncle Ducky?
I'm fit as a fiddle.
It's kind of muddy out here, isn't it?
Yeah, because we have a lot of rain here in the Midwest.
Yeah, then where's the farmhouse?
Well, we'll talk about it September 23rd when we do our, what special?
Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz special.
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
Hey, you know what I wanted to talk about?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about my friend Robin. Guess what Robin does?
No, what?
He's a pizza delivery man.
Oh my God,
Guess,
look!
I know, but
see
guess
him
what
on-
else he did?
Yes.
He cut out sugar from his diet and
Yes.
he lost 100 pounds.
Oh, 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? It was absolutely amazing. Hey, and he was on the course to being diabetic. He was pre-diabetic, but now he's not anymore. He cut sugar out of his diet, and you can too. If you have problems with sugar, the best thing to do is eliminate sugar from your diet, all kinds of sugar. And you know what? It'll make you feel better. That's the most important thing. Not only can it help you with your body and not have disease, but it'll make you feel better and it'll give you more energy. You think sugar will rile you up? It really doesn't, because it riles you up and then you crash and it brings you down. You don't want that. So you just want to have energy all the time. Hey, and so we showed that still already, right?
Yes. So is there a book that we can learn about?
There is. There's a book. It's called The Case Against Sugar. Do we have that still?
No.
No, okay.
No,
Well,
yes,
there is a
good.
book. It's called The Case Against Sugar by
And we'll-
Gary Telby.
we'll
and,
show it,
Yes,
yeah.
and
It
he
may
is
have been
amazing.
checked out at the library.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go do that now.
Okay.
Hey,
thank
all right.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. And when we do our Wizard of Oz special September 23rd, Dr. Cashman Rudy, who's written 27 books, who's dead set against sugar, will be on our show. He said he would be on our show. Do I hear Farmer Lafferty somewhere?
Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, Farmer Lafferty.
Yay!
Thanks for coming out to our field.
Well, I wanted to ask you, do you know how you get down off an elephant?
I don't know. How do you get down off an elephant?
You can't. You get down off a duck.
Oh!
Do you know why you know why duck doctors are very unpopular?
I don't know, why are doctors so unpopular?
Because they're all quacks. Couple of hobos riding on the top of a boxcar.
Sure.
A railroad thing for you.
Yes.
And one of them sitting at the front looking forward, the other sitting in the back looking back around. One sitting forward, all of a sudden sees a low tunnel coming up and he yells, "Duck!" And the guy in the back says, "No, geese."
Whoa! Thank you for those rim shots, Festus. Festus does our rim shots on our show. I just want to mention that. Yes.
And
the last joke is
really bad.
Oh, that's.
You know what cows and ducks have in common?
No, what do cows and ducks have in common?
Milk and quackers.
Oh! Milk and quackers. Farmer Lafferty, thank you for coming out to the field. You know, this has been so popular. We might do more shows from the field and in the farmhouse when we construct it. We bring it back.
Did we miss the incognito dancers?
No, we aren't, because we substituted that with what's called ride share from Jorgensen YMCA, and Norm will put that tape on right now.
Excellent.
Skyline YMCA on Harrison Street. As some of you might know, I actually work at the YMCA and teach. This Trail Buddies segment is a good example of our mission at the YMCA, and our mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, body for all. And this is an example, our Trail Buddies segment.
Hi everybody, I'm Shannon Norris with the YMCA's Trail Buddies program. At Trail Buddies, we encourage people, everybody, to get out and enjoy the outdoors. So persons with mobility issues might have problems getting outside and enjoying our beautiful trails. The Trail Buddies program with our specially designed bike lets you do that. So if you or somebody you know have mobility issues, go to the YMCA website and check out how to sign up for a ride, or if you'd like to volunteer, you can check that out too. I encourage everybody to enjoy the Trail Buddies program at the Jorgensen YMCA.
Yay!
Hi, Uncle Ducky.
Hi, Socko the sock puppet.
Hey, before we talk about the painting today, I want to remind the kids that to help your parents when it's time to do chores. You know, don't just say "I" when they ask you to help them.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. And before we talk about our term of the month, American Gothic, that's a painting, I'm going to introduce a son of John O'Rourke, who's the head of our radio station. Norm, what is the name of our radio station here at Public Access?
WELT.
Yes,
we
and
encourage local talent.
So the call letters are WELT, and they say, we encourage local talent. And John's son is Patrick O'Rourke. He's a student at University of Cincinnati, and he's a percussionist. And here's a 1-minute tape of Patrick O'Rourke. So, I mean, Socko, I'm sorry. Socko.
Yes.
Can you zoom in on Socko?
Yes.
You got to, there you go. So Socko, this American Gothic thing, what's that all about?
Well, it's very important because, you know, up until then, all of the famous paintings of the world were done by the Dutch masters or the Italian artists, mostly European and Chinese artists and that. And since America was a new nation, we really didn't have our own, tradition of fine artists. And along came the American Gothic, which really stood out into the rest of the world as and is widely known as an American classical painting. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that's not a husband and wife. That is a brother and sister, and it's to one of the expressions I get when I look at the painting is the quiet dignity of the American farmer.
And so
now, I don't want to tell too much about the painting because I want to stir your curiosity to go down to the Allen County Public Library whenever you see something you'd like to learn about, and go and check out a book and check out some. They have lots of resources down there. You can look online and find out things down there. So next time you're down, look up American Gothic. And to use it in a sentence, when Norm goes to the museum, he is always disappointed if they don't have the American Gothic there.
Very good. And so a parody on the American Gothic is a still of a selfie that somebody put on there. Norm had that up. And also, look at Socko the Sock Puppet did a parody on that. So there's a lot of parodies on that, but it's a famous show. Larry, thank you for being on our show tonight. I appreciate that very much.
Hey, Uncle Ducky, we
Yes.
should thank everybody for showing up on our show.
Yes.
And in spite of the weather and in spite of the difficulties getting out in the field.
Yes, make sure when you go home, everyone, to clean up or take your boots off and then walk inside. It's very muddy out here. So I'm going to go out here. I'm going to get Donovan, and he's going to be in the closing shot. And so, yeah, I'm going to get Donovan, who is Melina's little baby brother, 6 months old, and we'll see you next time, okay? Thank you for stopping by. See you next time.
Have a good summer.
Ready?